Hi, my name is Jeff Dons. I'm the instructor for this class. This is Math 126, Pre-Calculus 1, the first semester of Pre-Calculus. I want to go over the syllabus, so the syllabus would be found here by clicking this button, and here it is. So, Math 126, Pre-Calculus 1. Now, my email address is downs@wnc.edu, and my college webpage is www.wnc.edu/downs. You should be able to just click that link. My office is in Fallon at Pinion F1. And the phone number, you can reach me at 423-7988, extension 2251. Or if you're in Carson, just pick up a Carson phone and call 2251. My office hour, Tuesday, Thursday, 12:15 to 1, and then 9:30 to 1. Wednesday is 9:30 to 1, or by appointment. Prerequisites, Math 096, or 3 units of high school mathematics. Okay, you can read all that stuff. The book we're using is Pre-Calculus by Paul Sison. It's the Hawkes Learning System. Now, you can do two things. You could buy just the book and do your homework and exams on paper, or you can buy the book bundled with the online material and do your exams and homework online. So you have a choice there. As long as they let me give you a choice, you'll have a choice. I'll get into that a little bit more in a bit. You have to have the text. I encourage you to have a TI-89 graphing calculator. Now, you can get whatever you want. I'm using a TI-89, so I'm most familiar with the TI-89. If you get something different, I may not be able to help you with it. Grading system, A, B, C, D, F, standard grading system there. Midterm, you'll have one midterm at 200 points. You'll have 10 participation is 10 postings in the discussion boards. That could be under your introductions. You have to put, well, I want everyone to post an introduction. You can respond to someone's introduction under the homework questions and also under the math jokes, because I kind of feel it helps build community. So 10 postings. Homework, we'll have 5 chapters of homework at 40 points per chapter for 200 points. Quizzes, there'll be 11 quizzes, but the top 10 quizzes count towards the grade for 100 points, and the final exam is 200 points. So on your midterm, you can take your midterm on paper or online. If you take it on paper, you can get partial credit if it's properly earned, but there's only one shot at it. If you take it online, there's no partial credit, but you could take it multiple times. So it's due on October 17th. And the paper exam must be in my possession by that date. Participation, you must provide at least 10 postings, as I said earlier. Homework, you have 2 choices for homework in this class. You can do either the Hawkes Learning System section certificates, so do it online, or you can do it on paper. I really encourage people to try it online. It's not the most user-friendly program, but I think it's pretty good. The book, I like the book a lot, but the online part, it's really good because you can work on it even when you don't have an internet connection. And then when you get back to an internet connection, connect, and it loads all your certificates in there. So that's what I like about this program. I encourage you to give it a try. Now, if you want to do online homework and decide it doesn't work for you, you can go do paper if you want. There'll be 11 quizzes in Moodle. These are in Moodle, not in Hawkes. So all the quizzes are in Moodle. The exam, if you take it online, will be in Hawkes, midterm or final. So 11 quizzes in Moodle. The top 10 count for the grade. The final exam will be due on December 12th. If you're going to mail me the exam or the midterm, make sure you make a photocopy of it. So you should participate, keep pace with the class. I will be checking and make sure people are logging in, and I start sending out warnings if you haven't logged in within a week or 2. And this said any departure from the attendance policy, I should say 2012, not 11. Ethics, no cheating will be tolerated. You're taking these exams on paper. If I look at your exam and it looks just like someone else's exam, and especially if you're in the same area, I'm going to think you cheated, so don't do that. And turn off your phone before, if you're meeting online with me, try to minimize the background noise because it can be really hard to pay attention. Grade appeals for GDA and disability statement, you can contact the Disability Student Services coordinator Susan Trist, and she can help you with any accommodations you need for the class. Here are the dates. And then here's a tentative schedule. We're probably going to follow this. I know you probably look at this and start panicking. I know we're covering 7 sections in just 2 weeks there. These are all review. You should know this stuff coming into the class. So you may have forgotten some of it. This is the time to brush up on it again. And then you have Chapter 2. Most of that's review. Chapter 3, not so much review, probably new things to everyone. And I'm sorry we only have 2 weeks to cover that, but we have to have a midterm because we have certain reporting policies now that are in place. And these quizzes, we'll have a weekly meeting, and I believe they're 10 to 11. So these quizzes, or they might be 11 or 12. Anyway, I'll figure that one out. You'll see the time. So the quizzes will follow what was covered that week. So quiz 1 covers 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Quiz 2 covers 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8. Quiz 3 covers 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, and so on. This means on October 8th, there's a practice midterm that'll come out. Then we'll have a meeting over the practice midterm, so questions from the practice midterm we'll talk about here. The midterm will be available, and it'll be due there. Down here we have practice final will be on the 3rd. We'll talk about it on this date. It'll be due on the 12th. So, well, that's our class. So if you have questions, please feel free to email me. Do a discussion posting if you want, and I'd be happy to answer those things. Okay. I look forward to the semester. Thank you very much. I will talk to you guys later.